half-hour drive out of Lashkar, and the Afghan National Army is setting up a new post, part of its security belt around the capital of Helmand province, one of the most unstable in Afghanistan. Much of this area has been cleared of Taliban fighters, but there are still trouble spots. Within weeks, this army alone will be responsible for security here. The NATO-led International Security and Assistance Force will step back.
We don't have enough modern equipment. We have only got light weapons now. But I'm hopeful that in the near future we'll get heavy weapons and an air force which will support our ground troops.
These young soldiers will be taking over from NATO forces that have far superior firepower. So the US president is asking for nearly $13 billion to equip the ANA for the next year. This as Barack Obama responds to a war-weary American public and begins withdrawing US combat troops, although Afghanistan won't be abandoned.
So while the Afghan National Army sets up camp here, just next door, separated by this dividing wall, ISAF is also setting up camp. They're not going to be combat troops, but they'll be there to mentor the Afghan army.
By the end of 2014, NATO countries want to pull out their combat troops completely. The bold ambition is that by then, the Afghans will be able to go it alone.
We're here to offer suggestions that may make things better, and sometimes to actually take on board points that they've got themselves, because this is their country, this is their area.
Are they ready, the Afghan National Army?
The Afghan National Army right now have made huge bounds of improvement from the last few years. The soldiers that we work with now are capable of their tasks, and they're doing their tasks even today as we speak.
Already Afghan villages are seeing Afghan soldiers out on patrol. That alone makes a big psychological difference in a country where the Taliban have long claimed to be fighting foreign invaders. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, Helmand Province, Afghanistan.